similar most of them turn out to be. There's only one true religion, really, yet most of us agree to disagree through sheer force of habit. Today, the majority of the world's population, close to 4 billion people, profess Christianity or Islam. It is a fact that Jews, Christians and Muslims essentially worship the same God, the God of Abraham, whom they understand in partly different ways because of their individual, cultural or historical biases and their collective myths and stories. If we truly take the trouble to understand all the different religions of the world with an open heart and an open mind, we cannot escape the conclusion that religion is nothing but a bundle of beliefs. If we believe this way, we are Jews. If we believe differently, we are Christians or Muslims or whatever. This bundle of beliefs is usually a hodgepodge of cultural myths and traditional stories concerning a god or gods of our own making. This bundle of beliefs is the sum of all our cultural myths and narratives, all our fancy stories. These stories run the motherboard of our collective consciousness as individuals, families and tribes, faith groups and nations. It is this bundle of stories, the engine of our, It is this bundle of stories, truth and lies pre-programmed in the motherboard of our souls, which drives the engine of our intelligence. It runs our life, and we run around like rats on a treadmill toward our predetermined destinies. If you are serious and intellectually honest, if you will open your eyes to see, you will observe that most human beings in our hapless world today are mechanical robots. When you rise above your robotic consciousness and transcend your power of belief, you will see that the majority of human beings on this planet live rather drab, meaningless lives. We may say they are primitive, or they haven't evolved over time, or that they are living in ignorance. If the stories in the Bible and the Quran are to be believed, the plight of humankind has been eternally doomed from the beginning of creation. Our garb, habits, habitat and technology are different from the days of Adam and Eve. Yet essentially we remain the same old decadent, remorseless creatures we were at the dawn of creation. However, it is debatable what we mean by creation. Who created whom? In other words, where was God before he created, with due respect, he or she created the world? If God created the world, then who created God? I feel certain you can figure that out if I say that people play at the meaning of life by telling different stories and going to war to defend their heritage of stories which are not necessarily true. The way I see it, religion, sex and morality are dogmatic terms for the simple art of living. To live and to let live in peace and harmony so that every man, woman and child may flourish to their fullest potential of intelligence and creativity. In other words, to be and to let be, and not to coerce others, however overtly or covertly, to revert to our bundle of beliefs or to surrender to our notions of authority concerning an idea, such as Islam or humanism, the authority of a book, such as the Bible or the Quran, or the authority of a person, such as Jesus or Muhammad. None of these are terribly important for us to live meaningful lives. It is my contention that throughout history,